give the people what they want. All, like, 0 people in the crowd right now.
No, the crowd's over there.
I mean, the crowd's kind of you know.
People like to play the game, you know?
They don't like to watch it.
Yep.
People behind the projector, there's, you know, like 6 or 7 people there.
So Dane will be sent back to loser's quarters. He's still guaranteed a top 6 finish, I believe. Bracket theory, let's go. Dane.
Dane, he's guaranteed at least tied for 5th.
Yep, top 6. Same thing.
Yes. But that's the actual position that he's getting. Although I know.
Well, it's just like, you know, top 6, or if you like to be optimistic like us Smashers,
top 5.
All right, so
it's like when you tell people you finished 5th, you don't say that you're tied for 5th.
No, of course not.
Like, I got 13th today.
It's even better, 17th. That's top 24. But no, I got 17th. So the other side of Winter Semis coming in, Shinjoebi and Yeti.
How fitting, let's just say how fitting would it be if Yeti won this Witch Time tournament, you know, the Halloween-themed tournament. Dressed up, being like one of the only people who actually dressed up.
And he really does match the character.
With his man Uggs.
Yeah, right?
Retail scumbag.
Oh. High fashion, let's go.
Although I did see Faber dressed up today, and
Faber was doing
I was super about it.
There are a couple other people that had some good stuff.
I know,
I don't know if anybody's around.
I don't think Faber
though.
stuck around.
Yeah, no, he left.
I didn't even get to say hi to him.
Yeah,
that's sad.
Is that the real Faber?
Faber is awesome.
All right, guess we're going right into it on Smashville.
And it wouldn't surprise me if this is the only stage we see in this set.
Oh, these guys love FD, though.
True. You ban FD, though. It's not like either of these guys are going to go to Lilat or Duck Hunt.
Right.
Free Lilat. Shinjoebi's off to an early advantage, both in terms of damage and positioning for the most part. Throughout the first 30 seconds, he's been in the more advantageous position. But
good power shield.
We haven't seen as much of Yeti's projectiles, you know, influencing those, you know, that position either.
Yeah, I think he wants to be really safe with his projectiles in this matchup. You know, it's interesting that he's going Toon Link here, actually, because he's been going Falcon a lot in the Greninja matchup.
We haven't seen, you know, him play any other character all day today either. I'm not sure, you know, what he's done at the other locals that he's done well at.
Yeah, I mean, he did have a recent level up where he lost in round 1 to Van. Well, whatever round was his first after Pies, you know.
Second.
Right. With Captain Falcon. And that may have discouraged him from going Falcon in this matchup, who's to say.
But the thing is, like, Van and Shinjoebi are so different in terms of how they play this character. Because, like, I feel like Shinjoebi is generally more on the ground, you know what I mean? And I feel like his setups are...
a lot more empty hops from Van, stuff like that. Sure.
Not that Shinjoebi doesn't, but it's kind of how they get their damage, where Shinjoebi...
not quite yet.
Shinjoebi gets
Fake
a lot...
lightning.
He gets a lot out of his, you know, combos, where I feel like Van gets a lot out of his grabs.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
And Van goes for grabs a lot, and the problem is Greninja's grab is so slow.
Okay, so after that bonfire, it looked like it might take Shinjoebi's stock. He comes back to actually get the first stock.
Van uses a bit more shuriken, too.
Okay.
Where he kind of...
Yeah, I see that.
He kind of holds it. Where Shinjoebi, more often than not, unless he's edge guarding, he'll just kind of throw an uncharged one out neutral, keep you honest, make you respect his space.
Stop you from charging something if that's what you're going for.
Yep. So in this matchup, I can't imagine it's not overly useful, especially if you don't want to get into a projectile war with Toon Link.
No.
Especially if Water Shuriken is that projectile that you have.
Unless, of course, you're Mega Man, as we just saw.
Yeah.
But Mega Man's special.
That was a nice setup, but I don't... It's good damage. Nice pivot grab by Yeti.
That back throw.
This is kind of a long match so far. We're halfway through the timer almost.
Oh yeah, they're grinding it out. But these guys are both pretty patient.
When yet, you know, the Toon Link, you know, character archetype is like patient. You know, any projectile character you'll see in this game, whether it's Duck Hunt or Mega Man or Toon Link, have a lot of those in top 8 today. But you know, you're gonna play more patient anyway, and they force you to kind of play their game, because if you rush in too much, then
Definitely. You have to understand the windows between the projectiles. They're there. Every
and
character.
Yeti does a fairly good job for the most part of covering his bomb pulls, because there's a pretty decent amount of frames that Toon Link is vulnerable when he's pulling out a bomb.
I got excited about that shadow sneak, but Yeti wasn't going to give him the air dodge.
No. And they played so much that, like, ooh, wow, that was
not yet though.
Surprised he
good
even
situation.
1 point, though. Nice high recovery by Shinjoebi. Textbook Shinjangle, if you ask me.
Oh, absolutely. Gets the third hit of jab. I suppose Yeti probably doesn't go for that full jab too often. Oh, just run up and up smash. Why not?
I get the feeling, too, Shinjoebi was a little concerned about that bomb.
Yeah, no, that was a really smart, like... It actually reminded me a lot of how he plays with his Captain Falcon with the run behind side B. But instead it was run behind, threaten with the bomb. Got to be ready for that glide toss.
Yeah. Got to be ready for everything, man.
That was a really nice setup. Setup, approach. I don't know what the right mix-up. I don't know.
I guess we are going to FD.
Yeah, no, this is good for both characters.
Yeah. I feel like Toon Link gets more of an advantage on this stage, though, but at the same time, if Shinjoebi's juggling with his up airs, then Toon Link can't really land.
Yep.
Which I think is the idea behind it.
And it's hard to escape projectiles without platforms.
But I get the, Greninja, too, is more reliant on his mobility than Toon Link is.
Yep.
Seeing a lot of high recoveries from Shinjoebi so far.
Yeah, he's sniffing out these attempts from Yeti to get some like run-off fairs or stuff like that.
I'm curious to see how Yeti adapts.
I mean, I think he's fine with that high recovery.
Yeah.
So.
Hydro Pump not seeing a lot of success in this matchup historically from Shinjoebi on Yeti, but
the slow fall on the downer. I still don't understand how that works.
I think it has to do with your momentum when you're going upwards.
Yeah.
And it's not... I always think...
And there it was.
Yeah.
The fall-off fair that Yeti's been looking for.
That was a great answer, too. I mean... I love the little perfect pivots. Those are so cheeky. But, like... I can't remember what I was going to say now. Anyway, like, I think response is really important in sets like these so you don't fall too far behind.
Definitely.
And you kind of bring some momentum back to your side and just kind of stifle your opponents at the same time. Doesn't get a lot out of that bomb explosion.
Yeah,
I would have expected something like a roll away or something.
True, but Shinjoebi might have had a grab had that bomb not exploded. Man,
pretty heavy footsies game going on right now.
So much pressure from Shinjoebi this stock.
Dash dancing back and forth and just, their one move, whether it's jab one or down tilt from Shinjoebi.
Nice little conversion there. Yeti's starting to even this up.
Oh,
just misses the bomb.
Yeah. I feel like that would have made that up air true.
Yep.
He got an explosion.
Yeah, that's a really slick setup.
Very ballsy right there. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeti thought he was protected by the boomerang. I did too.
And the millions watching at home thought so. Down throw. Ooh, wow,
man.
that was so...
Did the bomb save him from the confirm?
Well, it looked to me like Shinjoebi was expecting the bomb explosion to go into his confirm.
Oh,
that's why he did it higher than he normally would.
Gotcha.
So, like, normally I think it's like a short hop. It's either a short hop or a full hop, and then he did, the next step up, Mindful of that bomb explosion again.
No Trump.
Oh. Not this November.
Never Trump.
Ooh, nice.
Bomb fair?
Bomb fair not going to do it from there.
No.
Ooh, wow, that
shadow sneak onto stage.
No way Yeti was expecting that. I don't know if the damage was really worth it, though. who knows what could happen. Up throw it, I think, is what Shinjoebi's looking for right now.
Wow, Yeti uses back throw there. That's interesting.
Wow!
Oh, that's
at the ledge.
Stage spike, I guess. What do you even call it when it's stage off to the side? That's great.
Like right at the ledge.
What
too.
a battle there. They were so back and forth. I thought that shadow sneak on stage.
And that puts Shinjoebi in such a bad spot too, because winning 3 in a row on someone in singles, I feel like you don't see those reverse 3-0s in singles as much. Doubles is a totally different story for some reason. Because I feel like you see reverse 3-0s in doubles a lot more frequently than you do in singles. But even then, these two play so often that I feel like, depending on whatever session they're playing, right? Like, this could easily be the other way.
Yeah, always.
And I would favor
nothing's there.
I would favor the one who is up 2 by a long shot.
Absolutely. If anybody can bring it back, Shinjoebi. He's #1 on RPR for a reason.
I'm guessing he'll stay there.
Yep.
But that's not confirmed. I won't have a vote this season, which is sad.
Bodied.
Same.
The timing on those jabs from Shinjoebi really great. Make sure he doesn't get stuck in a rapid jab.
Well, and then he seems to mix up
pressure.
the timing too, because sometimes he'll even go for jab 1.
Yep.
Jab 1 or jab 2, but even jab 3, but never really rapid jab.
Oh yeah, Greninja's rapid jab isn't good. Neither on damage or keeping people locked in it. So.
Ooh, that was a nice attempt. He navigated that forward smash really well.
I feel like Shinjoebi's been doing that a lot more recently. Those shadow sneaks at the top like that. Maybe
there's a certain level of player where I feel like it generally just doesn't work.
Yeah.
At a certain point, because
it's the kind of
you learn to expect it, because Greninja doesn't really have a whole lot of options when it comes to following up off of an up throw or something.
Right. The point is to get you stuck thinking that you still got the up throw up air conversion, and then.
Well, then Shadow Sneak will kill earlier if he gets it.
Yep.
And Yeti's, I'm sure, more than content at letting him take those bombs, because that just reduces his options even further.
Certainly back throw kill percent here for on Shinjoebi for Yeti.
Bomb into
wouldn't even need to be on the edge.
Bomb into a strong hit. Back air is something to look for also.
Oh.
He was way too far away from that bomb for it to cover him, if that was indeed his objective. Downer? Oh, wow. I'm surprised we didn't see an up air from there.
But the Shinjangle,
Toon Link's wall jump looks so silly.
Back air.
His wall jump looks so silly to me because his legs are so tiny.
He got... Man. Okay. Yeah, eliminating that rage is such a big deal, too, because...
Ooh, not quite going to do it if he...
There you go.
Yep.
But also, Toon Link was rapidly approaching up throw kill percent. Now it's going to take a while.
He's going to need something. He's going to probably have to... Ooh, I don't know if he wanted that wall cling.
Oh, yeah, the wall cling is so weird.
He was caught DIing in, I think. And just pressed forward when he was at the ledge.
Yep, just laying on the pummels.
Ooh.
Smart to not stale it.
Down throw.
Is it here? No, not yet. Not enough rage.
Not enough damage on Toon Link. Who almost gets no punish off of that.
Yep. Smart on the back throw. He's now, I think, up throw will kill.
If it's fresh. It's not fresh anymore,
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Toon Link's pretty light.
150 is usually a magic percent for that. Only 38% down. Shinjoebi can definitely make this happen, but he's going to have to if he wants to.
Ooh, nice bombs there.
Ooh, footstool. It's on the speed before, and it's not fun.
Yeti just got enough DI to get out of that, it looks like. Man.
It's probably smashed DI so hard.
Yeah.
But, Shinjoebi's kind of found himself on the front foot since taking that stock.
Nice little juggle there, yeah.
Surprised we didn't see a nair there, but I think back air covered more options. It was just generally safer. What do we got?
I think one thing that, at least a mistake that I make fairly often, is when I go running in for something and it turns out that it's not there, I'll still try and go for something in that same spot. Yeti just ran right by Shinjoebi when he saw that the hit wasn't there.
Ooh, gets really the Hydro Pump. He hasn't been able to get those.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
We misses the tether. Becker?
Trump. Ooh, never Trump.
How many times, though, have we seen, these two in the past where Yeti's in a situation,
he just goes right in.
Yeti was in a
Look at Yeti, wow.
But how many times have we seen it where, Yeti's trying to get back without a tether, and Shinjoebi just goes off and tries to back air him into the stage?
Oh, for sure.
And that's exactly what I was expecting, but I didn't get that.
I wonder if the amount of times that we've seen Yeti get, tech into back air, forward air, or whatever, has kind of dissuaded Shinjoebi from using that strategy.
Yeah.
Yeti has been getting a lot of kills off of techs recently.
And it's kind of dangerous because you don't expect your opponent to be in such a good position after they tech something like that.
Man, no surprise that Yeti is competitive, but a clean 3-0 over Shinjoebi, that's